You're now listening to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Straightforward, no nonsense business advice. Completely unfiltered. Grow your business. Grow your life. Now, here's your host, Brian Fullerton.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brian here, Brian's Law Maintenance. All right, today I want to talk to you guys, just short and sweet, have some fun with you guys, talking to you about the top 8 rookie mistakes that I see new lawn care business owners make as they go into business and as they go into their first season. Let's check it out.
Have you ever thought about starting your own lawn and landscaping business, but not sure where to start? Look no further than LawnTrepreneurAcademy.com, an e-training website dedicated to helping you start and grow a successful lawn care business. Save more time and make way more money by learning exactly what it takes to grow your business to the next level. Invest in your future by first investing in yourself. Use promo code PODCAST to save 10% on all training programs today at LawnTrepreneurAcademy.com. Now, back to the show.
A lot of you guys are going into your upcoming season. A lot of you guys are new into the business, into the industry. You got a lot of questions, a lot of fears, a lot of anxiety, but also a lot of you guys are just full of gusto and energy. But at the same point, I want to make sure as you go into the season, you don't make some of these top 8 rookie mistakes, all of them, which by the way, I've made, and I made for a long while. So here's the deal. I've been doing a lot of podcasts, a lot of podcasting, recording interviews with a lot of guys, and it's been taking me down memory lane. A lot of folks have been sharing their story as we do these podcasts. And quite honestly, it's been a lot of fun. I'm looking to launch the podcast at the end of February. It'll be a green industry related podcast. So hang tight, hang loose as things come out. So just stay tuned. It's going to be really, really fun. But while I'm doing all these podcasts, it's been making me think about all these mistakes and rookie mistakes and even mistakes that we still all make today. And so here's the deal. Let's just keep it short and sweet. Let's go into a top 8 list in no particular order, although the last one's going to be probably the most juicy, if you will, and they'll just keep continuing to build, right? The number one mistake that I see new lawn care business owners make is they don't have a service plan option, or their service plan options are way too crazy. All right. If you guys are a new business owner, keep your pricing and your plans simple. Like there's people that are sending me stuff and they're like, well, I've got a bronze plan, a silver plan, a gold plan, a platinum plan, the diamond plan. And I'm like, Jesus, what is this, like network marketing? I'm just having some fun, and that's fine. But it's like they have all these options, like, $49 gets you this, $79 gets you this, $99. Listen, if you're a new lawn care business owner and you're making your company available, whether it's on your postcard marketing, on the phone, or in person, you got to simplify things so customers just go, look, I want my lawn service. I want tall grass short. I want it to look nice for the 26, 28 weeks of the season. What kind of service plan am I on? For me, we only offer one plan. For you guys, you might have a good, better, best, or the basics, and then like lawn of the month club, I'll call it, but keep it simple. I just see a lot of marketing materials coming in. I know I was a victim of that. We had the bi-weekly plan, the regular weekly plan, the every month plan. Like it was all over the board. So I see a lot of folks making that quick early mistake, having too many service plans or not simplifying their service plans. Number 2, talk about scheduling. Same thing. A lot of you guys give too much information when you're trying to schedule your clients, or give them, you let the tail wag the dog. I know I sure did. What do I mean by that? Well, I top heavied, front loaded my business by my Friday lawns, right? Then my Thursdays, and we worked backwards during the week. And so when somebody calls or signs up, you guys automatically think they have to get a Friday cut or a Thursday cut, or the customer tells you what they want their lawn cut. That's a huge mistake that I see a lot of new lawn care business owners make. Don't let the tail wag the dog. I've talked about this on other videos about, if somebody wants to sign up, put them on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The way you sell that is just saying, hey, look, your lawn's going to look nice all week, and you're going to be the envy of the neighborhood. If you sign up a new customer and you're filling up your route on Thursday or Friday, hey, awesome. Your lawn's going to look nice all weekend, and you're going to be the envy of the neighborhood, okay? But don't let the tail wag the dog, and don't let folks tell you what day they're going to get mowed. By the way, we always say that your lawn will be cut every 6 to 8 days, never every 7 days. Now, we try to cut Wednesdays on Wednesdays, right? But at the end of the day, there's rain, there's weather, there's equipment breakdowns, there's labor issues, right? You never know when your guys are going to show up sometimes. So I always tell customers, we'll be there every 6 to 8 days. The idea is to be there every week on Wednesdays, for example, if they're a Wednesday cut. As we keep going, number 3, payment options. Sometimes you guys, try to online invoice or charge card on file. I do the same thing, but sometimes you give folks too many options to pay. Just like with the service options, sometimes you guys give too many options to pay. We'll take cash, credit, Bitcoin, charge card, PayPal, Square, Stripe. I mean, it just gets ridiculous. Listen, whatever you got going on, it's all good. But if you're getting started in business, offer your customers 1, 2, or 3 ways to pay. Cash, is an option. We do not take any cash in person. A little bit bigger company is never going to take cash in person because who knows who's going to collect it and if it's going to get back to the office, right? Credit cards and invoicing is probably the best way to do that. Always over email or, over the phone is fine, but always over email or through an invoice through your software, right? I just see somebody who sent me something that's like, they had like 7 different payment options listed with like Venmo even. And I'm like, look, I'm not saying no business offers Venmo payments. PayPal is probably a little bit more professionally recognized, but don't have 7 different merchant ways to pay that lawn invoice. Keep it short, keep it simple, use a CRM, a yard book, kind of a type of program, send invoices, okay? Hopefully these are helping you guys out. If so, shoot a big thumbs up. By the way, all these have just been stories down from memory lane as I go through this, because Lord knows I've made all these same problems or same mistakes. Number 4, being a little too lenient on clients. Now, this one's going to be talking a lot about fees. I'll leave a video up here wherever it would go about late fees. I did a top 7 fees that you need to be charging your customers to make sure that you can run your ship in order. The 2 of them that I'm going to talk the most about for just 10 seconds. Number 1 is pet waste fees. Do not accept that as a new lawn care business owner. You don't need the client that bad if you're rolling through dog mess every single week or every other week. It's nasty. It's unhealthy for you. It's unhealthy for the lawn. You can track that, all that from lawn to lawn, to other pets, which is just not good at all. So, nip that in the bud. Number 2, late fees. Late fees are my other biggest one. Don't let the tail wag the dog. If somebody, you do a customer and you're, saying, hey, we'll bill you every 14 days at the end of the month, or every net 30, or payments due at the end of the month. Dude, payments due. Payments due. Get your money. Don't let the tail wag the dog. That was my biggest cash flow issue way back in the day, which is why I got a yard book and why I do charge cards on file, right? I have plenty of other videos if you want to go down that rabbit hole about how we manage our office. But the bottom line is, don't be chasing money after 30, 45 days. That's a huge no-no. It'll be catastrophic to your business, especially as things go. Now, let's keep it going. What else do we got? Not canceling quick enough. That's a huge one. I've always heard hire fast or hire slow, fire fast, right? Same thing with your customer base, right? If you're taking on customers and you think it's going to be a good fit, that's awesome. But if things come up and you just realize really quick out of the gate that this customer is too needy, they're complaining, they're a little high maintenance, maybe you charge appropriately for that. But I know for me personally, I had customers stick with me way longer than I ever should have. So as you're a new lawn care business owner, don't be afraid to cancel. Don't be afraid to tell people no. And I know you're going to say, easy for you to say, Mr. Successful, right? You got you got a big established business, which my business is, very small, by the way. But no, even back when back when I was just getting started, if somebody was a headache and they're a fuss, cancel those folks. Let them be somebody else's problem. All right, let's keep it going. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm laughing along the way. I want to be quick just for time's sakes for you guys, because you guys know I like to jibber jabber, right?
Enjoying today's show? Motivated to take your lawn care and landscaping business to the next level? Learn what it takes to grow your lawn and landscaping business today with training and education from the Lawntrepreneur Academy. Get educated with how-tos on mulch installation, plowing snow, aeration and overseeding, and so much more. These training programs are designed to help you save time and make more money with your business. Invest in your future by first investing in yourself. Use promo code PODCAST to save 10% on all courses today at LawnTrepreneurAcademy.com. Now, back to the show.
Another one I got, I think we're at 6, is being needy or desperate. I don't ever want you guys to, again, play defensive as you grow your business. We all want customers. We all want to grow the business, but don't be so needy where you're selling your service short, where you're selling your prices short. The big guy in town, he might cut a lawn for, $42, and you think you have, less overhead and less expenses right now. So you're like, well, I'll do it for 30 or 32. Hey man, don't sell yourself short. Make the same amount, charge the same amount, make sure you have those great prices. And that way, you can have the business be supported as it grows. But one thing I see too many folks out there, especially new lawn care business owners, they're flyering everything, they're marketing everything, which is fantastic, but don't be needy out there. Play a little hard to get. If you play hard to get, sometimes you get better clients and you get better prices. And I think you'll be happier just overall, which that's a whole nother story. If you can run a business and be happy at the same time, that's what it's all about. Number 7, and we're going to just keep it going, explaining too much. When you're signing up a new customer or you're talking to somebody about your business, sometimes, especially when you're on the phone, as I think the analogy I wanted to bring up here was, when somebody calls up and they say they want to sign up for your business, the bottleneck to being able to sign up should be very simple. In fact, a lot of times we get in the way of even signing up a new customer. So Beth calls in and Beth's like, hey, I'm interested in signing up for your business. What, how do I do this? What do I need to do? I've never had a service before, right? Well, if you're in there and you're saying, again, you're getting so detail-ated. Well, we have the bronze, the silver, the gold, and the platinum package. We have the monthly program or the biweekly program. We have this going on and we have that going on. Well, here's why we're entirely different than the other guy. And you start selling and convincing. Some of that, you need to do. Some of it, you probably have to add some context. I always say, hey, we've been in business for more than a decade. We live here locally. I grew up in the area. Of course, I know your subdivision. In fact, I do so-and-so and so-and-so in your subdivision. Hey, yeah, we'd be more than happy to take you on. Well, how does service work? Hey, we cut every week on Wednesdays, cut, trim, blow. We edge bi-weekly. And then for a payment, we do a charge card on file system where we cash out at the end of the month. Super simple. Oh, okay, fantastic, honey. Looking forward to signing up with you. No problem. Shoot me a text message with your name, your address, your email, your phone number. And of course, we'll plug into our system. You'll get that credit card on file link. We'll store your credit card on file. And if you're a Wednesday cut, you'll see us charge your card on the 4th week at the end of the month on Wednesday. That little soundbite right there is 60 seconds. You explain the whole business. Now, if they need mulch, if they need shrub pruning and all that other mess, go down the rabbit hole, right? But don't explain too much. Don't throw up on them. Like, you need to tell them your whole life story. What else we got? The last one. And by the way, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I know I'm coming at you fast, but I'm having all these fun conversations going down memory lane as I talk to all these other lawn care business owners. So I've been compiling this list. And by the way, I've sinned and made every single one of these top 8 mistakes. The last one that I'll talk about for new lawn care business owners and even guys still in business today is not asking for the sale. It kind of piggybacks off the last one. You talk. I know me, I was like, we're going to cut with this mower. We're going to cut at this height. We're going to be on time on Wednesdays. We're going to offer all these amazing things. Like your life will be perfect, right? We're solving all the world's problems, if you will, with just signing up with Brian's Lawn Maintenance or Bill's Lawn Service, right? I get it. That's fine. But sometimes you need to put a cork in the cake hole and just calm down and just ask for the sale, right? If you hear buying questions like, well, how much in it? They're called indicators. If you hear, well, how much is it? Or how does somebody get started? Or how do we sign up? Stop talking. That's the exact cue to stop talking and go into close. Remember the ABCs, right? What is that? Wall Street or Boiler Room? I can't remember. Always be closing, right? Remember your ABCs. The minute somebody shows intent or indicators, I should say, that they want to sign up with you, close them, and then move on to the next sale and stop wasting time overly talking. That's what worked for me. When would you like to get started? Would you like to schedule that? Do you feel like you have enough information to get that scheduled? How quickly do you want to see these results? Those are some really good language that you can have if you're not a huge salesy person, kind of like Brian's Lawn Maintenance, right? Which, by the way, I learned all this stuff way back in the day, actually way back from TruGreen. Like I said, great sales organization, fertilizer organization, and a great company out there. So here's the bottom line. Folks just want results. Folks just want their lawn mowed. Again, these 8 mistakes, I see, all of us, we've all done it. Let me know if you guys are ever guilty of any of these top 8. Service plans options, having too many. Scheduling options, tell what day people are gonna tell you what day they want it mowed. Payment options. Some of you guys have way too many options for payment, or it's not streamlined, or you're taking cash with this customer, invoicing with this customer. None of that nonsense. Try to keep it streamlined. It'll pay huge dividends as we go. Number 4, too lenient on client fees. Hey, I did a great video. If you haven't checked that out, do it. It'll definitely pay you huge dividends. It'll bring in some extra revenue too, but it'll help you stop playing defense with your business and letting people walk all over you. That was a huge issue for me. Number 5, not canceling quick enough. What do they say? Hire slowly, fire fast. So kind of vet people as you go. Just make sure they're a good fit for your company, and also, I guess, your own company. Make sure you got good people and all that mess. Number 6, being needy or desperate. Don't be needy. Don't be desperate. Don't be trying to take on everything. Make sure it still fits into that picture of what you're trying to do with your business, and it fits that vision of what you're trying to get for your target customer, your perfect avatar customer. Number 7, explaining too much. We're all victims of this. We've all are guilty of this. We just explain and explain and explain, and usually customers they just say yes to tell you to shut up. That's how it is for me. They're like, yes, honey, I wanted an aeration. You had me at yes. You know what I mean? You had me at aeration. So one of those. And then number 8, not asking for the sale. Not asking for the sale, which is those indicators, right? Listen in those conversations. Look for body language, right? When somebody's going like this, probably not impressed. When they're like, talking, they're opened up and their body language is open, probably a good indicator that you're communicating and you're breaking through those walls and they want to go with you. Remember, nobody wants to get sold. Everybody wants to buy. That's an old salesy one. And so just give them information, present it to them. If they want to buy it, let them buy it.
Thanks for taking the time to listen to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast with Brian Fullerton. We hope you enjoyed this production. If so, please consider leaving us a 5-star review for the show. While the techniques and ideas presented here are designed to help you grow a more successful and profitable business, no one can guarantee these results for you. We want to emphasize that entrepreneurship is not easy, and the ideas presented here are just the opinions of Brian Fullerton and his respective guests. No one can guarantee success for you. That being said, we hope the ideas presented here help you and motivate you to go on out there and crush it with your own business.
Fullerton Unfiltered Podcast.
Thanks for listening, and we hope to see you on the next episode.